Now, brothers and sisters, for many years we have lived in a Nicodemus culture, and we often failed. Nicodemus came at night because he didn't want to lose his status. He didn't want to lose his place in the social order. His religiosity was the way that he was a good and meaningful person within the community. And as John says later on in John chapter 12, there were many who did not want to sacrifice their place because they loved the glory that came from men more than they loved the glory that came from God. One man said several years ago, speaking of the Bible Belt, the problem is not biblical literalism, the problem is biblical illiteracy. How strange the Sermon on the Mount sounds in the Bible Belt. How strange the Word of God often sounds among people who claim to believe in it. And for many years, we assumed that the rest of the culture believed in our family values even if they did not believe in our gospel. That we represented a silent majority, that we represented a moral majority in this country. And for many years, the wedge issues that had to do with family and other issues were of benefit to social conservatives and are no longer. Turns out they do smoke marijuana in Muskogee. Or at least in Colorado Springs. And it turns out they may still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse, but they also have same-sex marriage in Oklahoma. And the family values that we assumed would get people to Jesus are no longer there. We cannot go back to the Nicodemus culture of superficial religion. Nicodemus understood something of the Bible, and Nicodemus understood something of religion, but Nicodemus did not understand the new birth. Baptizing lost people and teaching them how to vote Republican is not a revival.